Yeah, I mean, AFCON is not a tournament that is just a given, and you know, we have the best teams on the continent there. We have some of the best players. Of course, I think we could have won it more, starting with our last year's final, which was so close. But I know it's a very difficult feat, and I think so much respect for the players who did achieve it. And of course, the most recent crop, 2013, some of them who became my teammates 2 years later. So yeah, I always ask them how that was, and every time I'm in my bed and I close my eyes and I dream of something, then it's about lifting that trophy. So yeah, I'm hoping by December.
We'll definitely
in Morocco.
We'll be there.
Well, it all starts with a dream and believing in it, and I think we're gonna do it.
Very good. How are you feeling at that time? Firstly, as a captain. Secondly, as a player. And thirdly, as a family man as well.
I think leadership is not just on the pitch, it's also off the pitch, right? So we had to make a decision about what was right, and I think we did the right thing by refusing to play, because yeah, how we were treated wasn't correct, and it's not the way that anyone should be treated anywhere in the world. So yeah, we have to make standpoints sometimes, and football is a powerful tool, and we have a voice also that we can use, and a platform. So, you know, thankfully we were there. I mean, it was a long 48 hours. But yeah, sometimes it makes you think about other people in different parts of the world who don't have a chance to be freed by the use of social media. So yeah, we were fortunate in that sense, and yeah, we have to handle tricky situations, and that's also where I have to make decisions. And yeah, together with the other players, the leaders in the team, we make a decision to say we're not going to play, regardless of what that means for us. Because yeah, having safety and comfort in life is most important. You know, we can talk about football afterwards.
Exactly. Do you feel like the Libyan people, the Libyan Federation, got what they deserved in terms of the actions that they did?
I mean, the judgment is out, right? They got reduced the points and they had to pay a fine. So I think you know, CAF has a jury for that, and they did it the right way. And decisions had to be made, and thankfully, you know, they got punished the right way, and hopefully it won't happen again. That's the most important thing.
Hello guys, and welcome to the biggest show on the continent that's trending for a reason. Now, my name is Pascal, and of course I'm your host. Now, Trending is that one-stop show for you, and of course for you, it brings you everyone, everything, every conversation, celebrities and personalities that are trending. We're going to a short break right now, and of course when we return, the most amazing show that covers over 45 countries in Africa. We'll be right back. Stick around, you're not going away. Welcome back to your favorite show, Trending. Now, you know when we talk about trending, we bring you the best of the best. Now, today is going to be a different episode entirely because, of course, for the next 20 minutes, we're going to be talking something most amazing, something that has one of the biggest following in the world, and that's talking about sports. Now, on today's episode, we have someone who is the leader of a band, someone who's the leader, who's the captain of a band. He goes by the name Williams Troost-Ekong in the building. Welcome to Trendy, my brother. The captain of the Super Eagles. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very well.
But let's talk about the pressure that comes from being a captain now. So, you know, like, it's different. You have other players. You have the goalkeeper. There's a psychology that comes with being a goalkeeper. And you understand when he concedes, or maybe when he has an own goal, you understand there's a psychological slap that comes on his face and his countenance. And of course, your players as well, when they do something wrong on the pitch and it's costing them. How do you try to bring them back to normal, bring them back and re-energize their mind to be able to still perform and still do exceedingly well?
Yeah, I mean, it's you try to encourage them because we all make mistakes. You know, I make mistakes on the biggest stages too. And yeah, I think you want to make everybody feel comfortable and understand that we're doing it together. It's not one player who's going to win the game. It's not one player who's going to lose the game for us. We're all responsible together. So yeah, I think the biggest part of trying to lead is to create togetherness and understanding, and yeah, make sure that the machine is facing one way.
Exactly.
And we're just going ahead. So that's the biggest thing. And yeah, we have so much talent in the team now. So I don't have to tell players how to play.
Exactly.
It's just more trying to align.
So do you like come on hard on them sometimes when they have to do some certain things that you are not doing what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to do like this. This is what you should do. Come back, go back, do this, do that.
Yeah, I think there's many different leadership styles, right? So you have to understand who you're dealing with, how they want to be addressed. And yeah, it's like I'm someone I can take. If someone shouts to me, it will be fire or ginger me to do better next time.
Yeah.
Someone else, you need to put an arm around their shoulder and say, you know, it's going to be better. So it really depends. So now my luck is that I know some of my teammates for almost up to 10 years as well. So I know how
exactly,
it works and what
exactly,
works well.
exactly.
And I try to do that. And it's not like a one size fits all. And I think also part of modern leadership is delegation. And we have a lot of players that also lead in their own way, so it's not always has to be me. But yeah, we try to be together and make group decisions.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the AFCON now, because there's no way that we'll have a Super Eagles player in the building like Life on Trend that people definitely don't want to hear about the AFCON. Now, I want to say firstly, from my personal perspective, that you guys did exceedingly well last year, and it was amazing. It was fantastic. But let's take you way back when AFCON really started in 1957, when it literally started, and we could see like from that place statistically, Nigeria was only won three times, and that's like 1980, 1994, and of course 2013. As a captain now, you know, there's a lot of things that you want to say. Oh, I want to win. I want to win. Everybody wants to win. Everyone wants to win. I want to win. How do you feel like from 1957 till 2025 or 2024? Let's put it 2024. Nigeria has only won 3 times. Why do you think that is? Is it that we're not doing well enough? Is it that it's just luck? Is it that the ones that we won were flukes? Is it that, do you understand what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah,
why do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, AFCON is not a tournament that is just a given. And, you know, we have the best teams on the continent there. We have some of the best players. Of course, I think we could have won it more, starting with our last year's final, which was so close. But I know it's a very difficult feat, and I think so much respect for the players who did achieve it. And of course, the most recent crop, 2013, some of them who became my teammates 2 years later. So yeah, I always ask them how that was, and every time I'm in my bed and I close my eyes and I dream of something, then it's about lifting that trophy. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm hoping by December,
we'll definitely we'll be there.
Well, it all starts with a dream and believing in it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Talking about the dream, we're going to a short break right now, and when we return, trending continues. We still have live in the building. William Troost-Ekong, the Super Eagles captain. All right, he's in the building, and we'll be right back after this short break. Stick around. Do not go nowhere. Welcome back to your favorite show, Trendy. Now, let me quickly just tell you right now that channel 324 on DSTV and 22 on GoTV. It means that if you're currently watching this one at the 9 a.m. hour across 45 countries in Africa and you're enjoying it so good, all right, you can actually still check it out at the 8 p.m. hour as well. And if you feel like you'll enjoy all the episodes and you want to see much more episodes in trending, it's very simple. Head up to YouTube and check it out at HipTV. The Super Eagles captain is still in the building. Let's continue the conversation. Am I correct with that? Conversation. Do you speak French?
I can speak a little bit French, yeah.
But did I get that? Conversation.
I think that sounded a bit Spanish Portuguese, but yeah.
Yeah. So what's conversation in French?
That's a good question. I understand it. I can understand it, but it's not like I'm talking French.
We two, we are one.
No, we can do Italian, we can do Dutch, we can do German.
Okay, what's conversation in Italian?
Noi parliamo. We are speaking.
Noi parliamo.
Noi parliamo.
Noi parliamo. All right. Back to our no parliamo. Okay, as the case may be. But let's really talk about a particular situation that happened last year in Libya as a captain as well. When you guys were detained, okay, and everybody was actually talking about, hey, free Super Eagles, free Super Eagles, free Super Eagles. It felt like NSAS, free Super Eagles, free Super Eagles, free Super Eagles. How were you feeling at that time? Firstly, as a captain, secondly, as a player, and thirdly, as a family man as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's always an interesting situation because you get tested in a different way. I think leadership is not just on the pitch, it's also off the pitch, right? So we had to make a decision about what was right, and I think we did the right thing by refusing to play. Because yeah, how we were treated wasn't correct, and it's not the way that anyone should be treated anywhere in the world. So yeah, we have to make standpoints sometimes, and football is a powerful tool, and we have a voice also that we can use and a platform. So you know, thankfully we were there. I mean, it was a long 48 hours. But yeah, sometimes it makes you think about other people in different parts of the world who don't have a chance to be freed by the use of social media. So yeah, we were fortunate in that sense, and yeah, we have to handle tricky situations, and that's also where I have to make decisions. And yeah, together with the other players, the leaders in the team, we make a decision to say we're not going to play, regardless of what that means for us. Because yeah, having safety and and comfort in
very
life
important.
is most important. You know, we can talk about football afterwards.
Exactly. Do you feel like the Libyan people, the Libyan Federation, got what they deserved in terms of the actions that they did?
I mean, the judgment is out, right? They got reduced the points and they had to pay a fine. So I think you know, CAF has a jury for that, and they did it the right way. And decisions had to be made, and thankfully, you know, they got punished the right way, and hopefully it won't happen again. That's the most important thing.
But people were actually saying that, look, man, it was because of what happened before that, of course, it's like a backfiring thing that Nigerians also did it to Libya, the Libyan players.
If that was the case, they would have reduced the points from us and also given us the fine, right?
Absolutely, exactly.
So that's the answer, I think.
Fantastic. Now let's talk about the stars in your team, and let's talk about you now. I was reading through your bio and the stuff that you've done, which of course you have a very fantastic and amazing bio, the places you've played and the work that you've done. All right, we can only but say kudos to the work that you've done. But talking about there's a particular place I'm bringing the question from, and it's talking about loans. I saw in your data that you've actually been loaned out 3 times. Now, where I'm coming from, because we've seen many dangerous players do the club that they loaned, that they got them loaned out. We've seen them do them dirty many times. For example, now Morata, I think in 2016 Champions League or 2015 Champions League, it messed up Real Madrid. All right, when it was loaned to Juventus. You remember that particular match that got Real Madrid out. What is the mindset of a player that is loaned? Is it to show the people that loaned him out that, look, man, I'm great, I'm good, I'll show you guys how great I am? What is the mindset of a loan player?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I think when you're a younger player, that is definitely your mindset. Now, because transfers are a little bit more tricky, sometimes more technical, a loan is not necessarily that you are going somewhere to prove something to come back. Sometimes it's just the technicality of a transfer is that someone didn't have the money to pay for you right at that moment, but they wanted you to be there. So it's difficult to say how everything works and how things are structured in deals now in this day and age. But yeah, you go somewhere new, a new environment to prove a point. Same way as you were to make a transfer and play against your old team, I think you go with the same mentality that you want to show them and give them some pepper. Yeah, that's part of it.
Exactly. So, but you also see, like, when these loan players are playing against the team that loaned them, it's like though they let hell out. You understand? Their energy is like 200% than the normal one. For example, I'll give an example now. Maybe they didn't loan Sterling out, but they sold him to definitely Arsenal. Whenever you see Pep and what's the name of this? What's this Arsenal's coach? Arteta playing. You see Sterling running and doing a lot of things, as opposed to even some matches that he won't perform as good as he should perform. Is it a psychological thing, or it's just?
Yeah, I mean, it's motivation. I think it's difficult to look into the minds of other people, but of course, when you play against people that you know, you might want to do a little bit more.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think we're all trying to do our best at all times.
Fantastic.
But yeah,
I love that. You have 2 things in front of you. Yes, you have 2 things in front of you. Number one, you have like, okay, I'm moving to this particular place. All right, what should I pick? Should I go for glory, or I should go for the money? You understand what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm trying to say in a very, very same way. Because all of us, for example, now, if I were to live here now,
I can only talk about my own experience.
Yeah,
right?
tell me about
I think throughout your career, you make decisions to go to different places. You have ambitions. My dream was to play in the Premier League. I achieved that. My dream was to play in the Serie A. I achieved that. My dream was to captain my country. I achieved that.
Achieving that, yes.
Wanted to play the World Cup. Did that. AFCON. Close to winning it, but it's still on the line.
Definitely,
so
you're going to win the next one. But
yeah, so you think about your opportunities in your future, and not only about that. I think when you get to be part of a project like Saudi Arabia, for example, it's about not only about me, it's about the next generation, and it's about stuff like my foundation, the way of giving back and using that opportunity to give back to the people. So. Yeah, you kind of make decisions based on that, but of course every player has different motivation, and you know they're at different stages of their career, so I couldn't advise them on what they need to do, because they need to make their own decision, what they feel comfortable with.
I understand. Absolutely, that's fantastic. That's really, really amazing. And we're going to short break right now, and when we return, it's going to be time for One Cover with Williams Troost-Ekong. Stick around, you're not going to wear. It's still trending. Welcome back to Trending. It's your favorite show. Now, stay hot with me, the Super Eagles captain in the building. All right. How you doing? You great?
Good.
Thank you so very much. Now, this particular segment is called One Kobo. You know, Kobo is a particular currency that we used to spend. So you're one Kobo. Now, I'll ask you a question and you answer based on your opinion.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll do it. So I want to talk about you. You were born in Netherlands. All right, and of course you came back to Nigeria to fulfill what you're fulfilling right now, which of course is purpose, and which of course is the feel of life. You understand it? Now, will you say, based on the environment that we are in, and based on the statistical representation of the people out of school children and everybody that we have, and just the statistics, the rough statistics, will you say that it's okay for Nigerians or some of Nigerian youth to go out, chase their dreams, and come back?
I think so. I mean, it's always the most fulfilling way to give back and help build the country that you love. So the same way my dad went to study in Europe, where he met my mum, so I ended up being born in the Netherlands. He came back to work in Nigeria. So yeah, same way for me. I learned my skills to play football in Europe, but I'm here now to play for Nigeria. So I think that's always a nice way of looking at it.
So it's good for you can just jackpot and come back, or come back and jackpot.
That's the
Thank
idea.
you so very much for your honest opinion. We're going to short break right now, and when we return, Trending continues. Stick around, you know, go nowhere. William and Pascal will be live on your TV screen. Stick around. Welcome back to your favorite show, Trending. We got the captain in the building. I hope you're having a swell time here on the show.
Enjoy myself.
And so the questions are not too. The questions are good.
No.
Okay. Anyways, but before I go, let's talk about your tattoos. Like, I've not really even. I'm just focusing about the questions and everything. I didn't check out your tattoo. I can see Fela on your body. I can see. Is that Mary Celeste or the one that's got the cleanest teeth? So tell me about the people. You said this is Fela.
Yeah, this is Fela.
This is who?
This.
No, the lady. Who's the lady?
That's my wife. Yeah.
Ah, okay. What about this?
Yeah, no, I have all sorts. You know, it's been. I'm someone who likes tattoos. It's a way of expressing yourself, and yeah, it's like work in progress. And yeah, we're still working on it.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I should get a tattoo of my mother too. maybe on my hand.
You should.
Yes,
you should.
Fantastic.
If your mom's not going to be angry about it, that's the question.
But the first tattoo you got, was there anybody flinging their eyes that why we go get a tattoo?
Yeah, you know, in the same way, I have this conversation with my children as well. You know, it's difficult because I would say I wouldn't necessarily want them to have tattoos, but I think yeah, with certain jobs, certain things you can get away with it, and it's something that I really love and like and I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't sit here and tell anyone to take or have tattoos because I'm not an advocate for it. So anybody watching this, don't have a tattoo because you see me having one. It's something that I'm passionate about.
Yeah, but it's easy. Thank you so very much for coming through. I really appreciate it. Now, of course, what are your social handles for people definitely still following, and the sub-foundation handle as well? Yeah,
so we have the Troost-Ekong Foundation. It's at Troost-Ekong Foundation. That's on all platforms. And my personal one is at W Troost-Ekong.
Absolutely. And of course, make sure that you check out Trending as well on all social platforms. All right, official HipTV on Instagram. And of course, that works for TikTok as well. Remember as well, the channel 324 on DSTV. And of course, 22 on GoTV as well. Also remember that, of course, around 45 countries in Africa, Trending airs at the 9 a.m. hour and of course at the 8 p.m. hour repeat version. My name is Pascal. Until I come your way again, Omolugo Akbelue, my fault.